Good morning. The basket of beliefs.
A basket of belief, or any belief, is just a thought I keep thinking. It's an active vibration within me.
Okay. But I have contradictory beliefs on the same subject.
Such as?
Such as, it's good to be rich, rich people are bad. I mean, all of that is floating around. And my question is, when I raise
So you can tell by the way you feel, when you've activated one, which one matches who you really are and what you really want. Just ask yourself, it's good to be rich. Now, how does that feel?
Good and scary.
All right, now stay with it a little bit and play it out a little more. What would being rich mean? In other words, how would that play out? It would mean money is not an issue. Mm-hmm. It would mean I could make many more decisions based upon truer intentions. Mm-hmm. It would mean I could be beneficial in many ways to many others if I would choose to be. Mm-hmm. It would mean I would have the freedom to go and do more as I'm pleasing. I would get to direct my activities of life more precisely to what I'm wanting. I could spend more time really doing what I'm really wanting to do. And that's bad because?
Then the sort of flip side that I will play with is, well, I can be beneficial to many people, and now there will be many people thinking that I ought to be beneficial to them that I'll have to say no to. So I can spin it both ways. But
but wait, that didn't feel anything like the vibration that you started with. In other words, you said, I want to be rich, and rich is bad. Now, how does that play out? How would anybody that's coming to you, asking you, you rich bugger, for money, they would not be saying rich is bad at the same time that they have their hand out to you. So where did that come from?
Feeling like I can't say no.
So are we talking about money?
Probably not.
Now, whether you're talking about money or something else, here's what's at the basis of the thinking that it's a wrong thing. The reason that most people would say it isn't good to be rich is because they have this distorted view that there's just this one pile that's being divvied out. And if I, this rich old bugger, goes with my big dump trucks and I carry away a great big piece of the pile, then others who show up with their wheelbarrows or teacups will be deprived of what they would have gotten, because the pile will, after all, be drastically diminished by the hoarding that I have done from my greedy perspective. And the reason that we wanted to put it in that dramatic way is because all of that is such hogwash. When you ask, it is always given. This universe has resources to fulfill each and every desire. And by you, for whatever reason, depriving yourself of what you are wanting, we promise you it does not move over in the balance column to someone else. As you do not allow yourself to receive, nobody else gets it. Nobody else gets it. Nobody else gets it. When you're talking about well wishes, do you ever worry that you do not have enough well wishes for everyone?
No.
When you think about physical well-being, do you ever say, I've been healthy for so long, I think I'll be sick for a few years to let other people be well?
No.
In other words, you understand that the resources that you would call clarity are yours or not. But you don't say, oh, I've been so confused today. There must be a really smart person running around here somewhere. You don't walk up to your friend and say, you got my clarity, didn't you? I've been in a fog all day. I bet you got an A on your test. It's there for all of you. You receive it or you don't, but by not allowing it to flow through you, no one else receives it. And so the worst possible thing that could happen is that you would allow the absolute abundance of clarity and well-being and dollars to flow to you, and you would be this remarkable example that others would then emulate, and the same horrible thing would happen to them.
Thank you.
Yes.